Can I get an applause? I finally did it. After all these years, I have finally ventured out of Cape Town, South Africa. I just touched the surface when it comes to traveling in South Africa, and finally I have went deeper. Welcome to Durban. Now, since I have added another city on my South Africa travel list, later in another video, later down the line, at least I'll have a comparison city that I can make to Cape Town. Usually with travel, it only takes that first visit to find out if you like the city or not, or maybe you do but not as much as you thought, or maybe the first impressions disgusted you that much that you plan never to revisit that city again. Well, today's video, we're going to get into my honest first impressions of Durban. So let's go ahead and start this. And why not start off with the airport? Now, this airport, King Shaka International Airport, as you can see, it is very modern. It is sleek. And the airport that you arrive in immediately sets the tone, kinda, of how the city is going to blend in, whether or not it's going to be modern or maybe like a older type style. Because I have visited countries within the continent of Africa that the airport is nice. You know, the airport is great. But once you get outside and leave the airport, the city doesn't look kind of modernized as the airport does. That happened to me once. I'm pretty sure that I have mentioned this before, so you can guess the country. But again, the airport, King Shaka International Airport, a fun fact, especially for non-South Africans, this airport, King Shaka International Airport, is named after the Zulu leader, Shaka Zulu. And if I can, I always like to put in the first impressions of the airport of a city or of a country, because to me it sets kind of like the tone of your trip. Because with some people, your experience at the airport can shape your decision whether or not you might want to revisit that city again. Side note, when I saw that banner right there, Hollywood, that immediately reminded me of Hollywood Video. And I was thinking to myself, is there a Hollywood Video in South Africa? I was like, if they are, why is it? Because it's been closed for decades in the US. But actually, that said Hollywood Bets, and it's the same, kind of almost the same exact logo and the same colors as Hollywood Video. But anyways, this airport's efficiency stood out. My baggage arrived promptly with me on time. And some airports you don't get that. So this most definitely stood out as a first impression. Also, you have to take in note with first impression videos is during the time of arrival. So if this was around Christmas time, maybe the prompt service might be a little bit different, because now they're handling more than the amount of people they usually handle on a non-holiday or a non-event. So you have to take that in note also. Also, it can depend on the city you're visiting. Is it a city that gets most of the tourism in that country? Or is it a city that most of the business takes place in that country? Because I know Johannesburg is where all the business takes place in South Africa. So I know when it comes to the amount of people, especially on a daily basis, I'm pretty sure Johannesburg has more people. So your experience at the airport is going to be a little bit more different than it is here or other cities within the country of South Africa. Now comes the fun part when it comes to first impressions of a new city or even a new country, and that is the people. Now you get a chance to see what people come and visit that city or country, and what type of people are actually in that city. So now, since I have hours to spare before my apartment check-in, I get the opportunity to just sit here and people watch. Something else I noticed after I picked up my luggage is that there is a striking difference in Durban and Cape Town. totally different beach cities. The number one difference is the people. I noticed in Cape Town, there's more coloreds, while here in Durban, I noticed that there's more Indians. Not to say that there's not coloreds here, but what I'm saying is that the Indian population is more higher here versus in Cape Town. And there are Indians in Cape Town as well, but not as populated, I think, as coloreds in Cape Town. So that's the only difference that I saw when we talking about demographics between Cape Town and here in Durban. Matter of fact, the person that's going to show me some of the city here in Durban, she's Indian. So hopefully you all get a chance to see my impressions of the city beyond the airport. And speaking of beyond the airport, since I hear music, let's step out. Now comes the real transition. And that transition is getting outside of the airport because airports can be tricky. Of course, the airport's going to be very clean. Like I mentioned, some airports, they have very prompt service, meaning your baggage and getting through. But the real transition is getting outside of the airport, actually seeing the city as we're doing right now. And from doing my own personal research, enough to make me choose this city to visit outside of Cape Town first versus Johannesburg, I want to see, does it live up to everything that I read and saw? Because Durban is a beach city, just like Cape Town, and also it's a coastal city located along the east coast of the Indian Ocean. So let's check out this coastal city called Durban, see what it has to offer. Now I chose Durban because I'm a beach type person versus a big city. So that's the main reason why I chose here.
The last year we're gonna get it by Shaka. Cape Town. Yeah, man, it's got the best, bruh. Trust me. Yo.
Not here? No, not Durban?
Durban. Oh, even here Durban we got some snake queens. Yeah. Oh, like sometimes you can't tell which one because we've been in Cape Town and I've been in Cape Town and I've seen them, you see. So the moment you got here, maybe the moment you leave your room and maybe walk, you're gonna see some chicks. Trust me. And you'll be like, wow, I never seen anything like this in Cape Town. You see?
And there's a lot of Indians here too, right?
Yes. Indians, Nigerians, and I even saw some Brazilians here, but with them.
Yeah?
Brazilians. Oh man, that's so beautiful. yo, even the way like they speak, like wow, damn man. But I only saw one Jamaican girl.
One Jamaican girl?
One Jamaican. Yo, if you talk about beauty, human body structure, yo, Jamaicans.
No.
God build them, man. Trust me.
Over South African?
Nah.
No, like you know whenever you see something and it is your first time.
Oh, it's new. It's
Yeah,
new.
yeah. You'll be like, wow, hey, this one. You see. But yeah, South Africa, they've got some good, man.
Yeah.
They've got a lot. They can package. Package. Just that you have to be smart. Because they are smart. Mostly slave queens.
Here?
Yeah, must be smart. That's all I can tell you. Be smart.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the video right here so that the next video you'll see actually I'm in the city and the apartment, and I'll give you a little tour of my place and my impressions of the surroundings. So stay locked in for that, and if you haven't already, like the video, and most importantly, subscribe. And if you have some time, go ahead and put a comment down in the comment section.